Hello there everyone, it's ShinySparky14 and welcome back to more of the world of magic. Alrighty, so yeah, guess what people? It is a training with speed. We haven't done one of these in quite some time actually. How long has it been? I don't know, but it's been quite some time, it really has. So yeah, feeling pretty good about doing this now. Because you know, you guys like seeing training videos now, you know. So, pretty good. Yeah. So, maybe, okay, because this is of course a post commentary, maybe I could just talk about a number of things while I'm killing a bunch of cactus bees in times 2 speed, which looks overall cool. Now before that though, take a look, or not take a look, listen to the music. The music strongly resembles something I've heard before, something that some of you may know, and some of you not so much. To me it resembles a lot of the I don't know, fighting arenas back in Street Fighter 2 Turbo. It has that deserty kind of sound with, I don't know, also similar to like Aladdin or something. It's really weird. But yeah, it did kind of remind me of that, you know, kind of retro stuff in a way, if it's sped up, the Arid Grassland music, so yeah. And now, also, when you're actually watching this, almost every single bee looks like it's gonna be a mini boss. Like seriously, if you just pay attention, like for example, look at all the bees that are to the left. Like you're like, that's obviously a Bizizzy or a Buzz SS, but no, they're not. It's just times 2 speed. A Bizizzy and Buzz SS will actually move even faster in times 2 speed, even though all of these look like the normal speed at which a Bizizzy would move. You know, it's pretty interesting stuff. Okay. But yeah, this is going to be video number 124, if I'm correct. It should be that. So man, this playthrough is really moving quite along. Yeah. So good progress, we really are. You know, level 28 already at 36, almost 37%. Pretty good. But yeah, as I said before, I should probably just talk about some stuff, like, you know, because it's post commentary, so they're more updated stuff. First off, the whole thing about, you know, actually making a new character and a new server. I do want to do that, of course. But okay, I didn't really talk about that too well in the previous video, so I guess let me explain a bit better, okay? So here we go. My plan is to actually get a warrior, you know, make a warrior in a different server, not the same server, because, you know, I want to have more of a variety, and so more of you guys who are in a different server can actually, you know, play along with one of my characters, or at least be in the same server, not necessarily play together all the time, because you guys already know that I don't do that, you know, because I like to really do them solo, the actual recording videos, you know. But whatever, what I'm saying is, you know, actually be on the same server, so occasionally you guys can like interact with me, you know. That's what I'm saying. But despite that, okay, so that means that's gonna be it's going to be one of the other 4 different servers. I know I'm going to eliminate one server right off the bat, which I do not want to join at all, and maybe even 2, because let me tell you, the 2 servers that I would join for a fact would be either Caligo or Turtlesy. Those 2. Then the other server that I'm not so sure about, you know, that one would be Big Mama. The one I do not want to join is Devil Lane, okay? Jesus Christ, man, that server, holy shit. And yes, I played there before for a bit, but really, I've heard a lot, and of course I visited in there a lot. Jesus Christ, it's ridiculous. It is. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just, okay, well, Donk is slowly turning into that kind of server. That's kind of how people see it. In other words, just, I don't know if I want to call it like a tyranny or something, but of like just a number of guilds, and then everybody's just anti against those because they try to control the bosses and stuff. Sometimes it works, sometimes they fail, whatever, you get the idea. It's crazy, okay? I'm of course never picking a side, I'm neutral, you know, but still, I mean, I would still like a pretty good environment. People say that, oh my god, because certain guilds always ruin the servers, and it's not just the guilds, it's not just like one guild or 2 guilds, I mean, it's like a number of them, but I'm digressing too much. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, I'll be joining another server, and it'll be a warrior. Now, as for the faction, I don't know. I want to be on Lanos, I really do. But okay, you saw a cut right there because of the 20% XP thing running out. But anyways, yeah, I want to be on Lanos because I just like Lanos a lot more. I've always liked Lanos a lot more than Sarah's, so Yeah, I really don't like Cirrus, but at the same time, it would be a Let's Play, and because I haven't shown off the Cirrus side, I think it would make sense to show off Cirrus, although again, I'm not really looking forward to being on Cirrus, so I don't know if it's worth, you know, doing I don't know. I really don't know. But, yeah, it would be either Caligo or Turtlesy, you know, being on Cirrus, or I mean, maybe not, you know, it could just be back on Landos again, because I like Landos a lot more, like I said before. So, I really do not know. I really don't know. It's interesting, but besides that, gender, I mean, you know, that's another thing that can be like up to poll or something, like on a poll, you know, if you guys want to. But again, I don't know how I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. You guys can, of course, throw your ideas out there. But, if I do end up doing like a vote, you know, like, oh, between these servers, vote, or, you know, the gender, or the faction, or, I don't know. If I do end up doing that, I think it's really important, and I know I've only briefly mentioned this in the past, but I have a Facebook page now and a Twitter. Now, the one to do, you know, polls or whatever, you know, just, you know, to ask you guys about, the better one would be Facebook, because, you know, that one's a lot more, Twitter is just, you know, more instant, you know, with the tweets and stuff. It's really hard to just interact and have conversations or like a voting thing here. Facebook, you know, you just make a status and everybody just replies to it, and it's much more simpler to do that. But what I'm saying is that if you haven't liked the page and you are interested in, you know, being more interactive, you know, on this channel, because, you know, only more and more stuff are going to be happening, you know, my channel keeps growing, and I like to have always more feedback and interaction between you guys and me, so, you know, I like doing that. So if you haven't liked the Facebook and you are interested in that, then make sure you like the Facebook page and also follow the Twitter, you know, because I so far haven't done too many updates on there, just a number of them, but at the same time, it's partly because I haven't had too many people actually go and like the Facebook or follow the Twitter. I've had a number of you guys, but not a lot, you know, so, but again, I have been updating occasionally here and there, so, it's, again, if you do want to do that, because, you know, for all I know, if I do end up doing some kind of question thing, like, you know, of your votes, and what server and all that stuff, it's going to be through Facebook, okay? It's not like I'm going to make a completely new video, you know, for like a 2-minute video and be like, okay, vote right here in the comments. No. If that's the whole reason of why you have social, you know, social networks, social media like that, you know? So I can actually interact with you guys easier, you know? So I'm just telling you right now, if I do that, it's going to be through Facebook. And you can, of course, always find the, you know, the little square links or whatever on the channel banner thing, and then my main page, and of course, they're always there on the bottom of each description on every single video, or at least almost every single video. They're always there, the links to the Facebook and Twitter. So, yeah, enough about that. But anyways, how's that going to affect this account? Well, first off, I'm not going to quit this account. I think a few of you guys were confused. We're like, well, you're going to start a new like a warrior, but that means you're going to stop this one? No, that's not what I was saying, and that was partly my fault for not really explaining it. So let me explain that a bit better. This account, this one, okay, by the time I reach level 30 or so, I'm going to be leveling up very slowly. Okay, that's just going to be a fact. Okay, the leveling up eventually just gets slower and slower and slower. That's reality in this game. Because of that, this walkthrough, this Let's Play is becoming less original, which means I'm pretty much just doing the same things over and over again. I'm going to just have training videos here in the Arid Grassland, because now that we made it to the Arid Grassland, I'm going to be on this place pretty much fighting until I'm level 32, you know? Eventually I'm going to fight sand dongeries, eventually, you know, the dollies, whatever, and eventually the desert ambushes, you know? At level 32, 33, whatever, by level 32 we can also go to 2 other areas in the sky castle, but even then, most people still go here, you know, so basically what I'm saying is the training is going to be pretty repetitive and boring. I'm going to be here in the Arid Grassland for, you know, the next 100 or so videos training here. Of course I'm going to mix in some, you know, boss haste, boss montages, occasional player killings, which I haven't really emphasized too much on that yet, but I will, you know, they'll be coming. And, yeah, another cut, alright. But, yeah, so, you know, I'm going to be mixing in, you know, some basically hunting bosses, maybe some farming videos, although those are even more boring, maybe I shouldn't do that. Some player killing videos, and once I level up a few more times, some battlefield videos. But besides that, that's pretty much it. it's just going to be me fighting in the Arid Grassland, me going around the world hunting bosses, me going to the beach player killing, and then eventually me joining the battlefield and killing. Those three, I'm just going to mix them, and eventually they're just going to be series, you know? It's going to be like the battlefield in parentheses 2, eventually the battlefield in parentheses 10, you know, because it's going to be like 10 of that series. Because I'm running out of titles, there's too many videos, there's not enough, you know, like I don't know how to explain that. For training ones, I'm also going to run out of titles, you know. How many videos am I going to be naming here while fighting in the grassland? Back to the grassland, returning to the grassland, fighting sandongers, fighting dollies, whatever. I don't know, it's going to be crazy. And then eventually the boss montages are going to reach like, in parentheses, 15. Boss haste in parentheses, 20. Like, really? I don't know. It's... Basically what I'm saying is, it's turning really bland, this one, but I'm still going to be playing it, but I'm just going to be doing more off-screen. So what I'm thinking is, eventually the uploads for this, because we're going to get so boring and repetitive, they're not going to be daily for this walkthrough, but instead I could use... Oh yeah, that was actually really funny. Pay attention to this. There's a buzz that says, I buffed him, okay, because I thought he was attacking it. Then he says kill him, so instead I go around following it, and I get a whole bunch of monsters following me as well. I never buffed myself up, and yeah, look at that. Bunch of monsters, and I ended up failing because I missed near the end a shitload. That was just some terrible bad luck, oh my god. I buffed the wrong person because I thought he was going to kill it, and he told me to kill it. I followed the bee because he ran like crazy, so I had to follow the bee going through mobs. I got hit, and then I missed at the end, which I could have killed him. Jesus Christ, that was ridiculous. Very bad luck. Could have easily been avoided if I just did one of those things better. But okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. So as I was saying, it's gonna be pretty bland, this playthrough, this series now. And really, it's better to just show off, you know, some occasional videos here and there, and just big moments, like when I get another big upgrade or something like that. So, I don't know if, you know, how I'm gonna be doing it, but all I know is that something has to change, because I know that I'm gonna have to be putting up different type of content fairly soon. You know, maybe stopping this as a daily and instead do more off screen, more progress, so that the less videos that I do upload, you actually see more progress, you know? And okay, but because it's not going to be daily, then the other days of this playthrough not uploading, I can upload videos of the other playthrough, right? Those are just some ideas out there, but basically, yeah, I do want to be starting another account. But again, I'm still going to be working hard on this one, and I'll just tell you, I'm not going to be doing more than 2 accounts. First off, some people say that making more than 1 account is a big mistake because you'll never level it, which is pretty much true. You know, but at the same time, I of course actually want to be a more, you know, good content creator, you know, actually bringing some entertainment to you guys. So I could just risk, you know, using up 2 accounts, but 2 max. Okay, I'm not gonna get a mage because first off, I don't have patience. Second of all, I'm just not gonna be able to make progress. Once you have 3 accounts, there's no way. 2 is really the maximum, you know, if you actually want to progress both of the accounts. That's it. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. But they're just ideas out there, you know, and I don't even know if I'll do the voting thing. But if I do, then you know, if you want to like the Facebook page or something, okay, then go ahead and do that. And even if I don't do the voting thing, it's still pretty useful if you know, if I put some updates here and there, because I pretty much update you guys through there now, you know. There's really no need for YouTube anymore, you know, to be putting like as a comment on every single video or something like, oh yeah, something happened in this video. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So I guess we're gonna end the part. Yeah, we're actually running out of time here. It's post commentary, so I can see that it's going to end fairly soon. So yeah, stay tuned for next time. So goodbye everybody, and until next time.